We're sorry for the last one.
We were rambling on there for a while.
We didn't really know that it ended.
Yeah, so if it sounded weird, we're sorry. Yeah,
There's a black screen on YouTube and us chatting and me accidentally saying, "Oh, it's over." I'm sorry.
Yeah, this isn't one of our favorite games, is it? It can't possibly be.
Not really, no. We're talking so much.
Jeez, man. Here it is.
Listen.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
I love that.
That never gets old.
Welcome to the Circus of Values. I do have this.
Yo, you gotta hack that one. Or you could probably just destroy
Yeah, you
it.
could destroy it. That is a little security bot. Like homemade security systems.
Yeah, when I first played this game, I'm like, what is the point of these things? But no,
I went pretty
understand.
dang fast with this.
Yeah, hey, you learned from me. I'll tell you how to do it really fast.
I like using the squiggly ones, but there weren't no squiggly ones here. I agree with what Javier said. He said that the hacking in this game looks like plumbing, and you're using a wrench, so it's pretty funny.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He said that the hacking looks like plumbing, and then he knows that you did that while using a wrench.
I didn't know he played Bioshock. It's great.
Apparently, dude. I'm like,
Dude,
cool. Javi, you rock.
I love you, boy chick. I love you.
Yeah, right here, I'm just letting them kill each other.
That's one of the things. Oh, here we go.
All those years of studying, was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we plinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place.
We all love Steinman.
Steinman is freaky.
Yeah, that recording is one of my favorites. Actually, my favorite. I think my favorite recording in this game is one he's describing himself. He's comparing himself pretty much to Picasso. What Picasso was able to do with a brush, he's able to do with a scalpel, pretty much.
One of my favorites in this entire game probably is when you I found it actually. It's around right after you beat Steinman. It's like the nurse talking to him, and he's like, "Wait, here, I never noticed that before. Look at her nose and all that.
Oh,
Here,
yeah,
give me the knife. Give me the knife." She's like, "Doctor, she wasn't scheduled for like a facial or anything like that." And he's like, "Give me the knife." She's like, "Doctor, stop cutting! Stop cutting!" I was just like, "Dude,
Yeah.
guy's a psycho."
I think that was the point when Steinman went nutty.
Yeah.
Because pretty much in this game,
He went nutty when he found out about this quote-unquote goddess
yeah.
that he was talking quote-unquote to.
You know, one thing you'll realize in this game is everyone is pretty much nuts.
Yeah.
People will say they're not. Even the same people are still nuts in their own way.
This drug has made people go freaking crazy.
Yep.
Dr. Steinman.
The idea is just great behind it. I love it. Just the idea that
Oh, underwater civilization of druggies!
pretty much these guys are complete drug addicts.
That's why I'm never doing drugs. I don't ever want to be a splicer.
Well, dude, dude, if plasmids come out in our world, I'm sorry, I'd be taking it.
If plasmids come out in our world, I'm shooting whoever's trying to offer them to everybody.
Dude, if the government said,
If the government said there's nothing that's gonna go wrong, I knew something's gonna go wrong. I accidentally zapped my own.
you bastard! How could you?
It got in my way.
That bot is
What would
so
you
cool.
do? That bot jumped in my way of my lightning, and I was ready to strike.
Then I would have to destroy the robot just to ease
Look at the
suffering.
money!
That
I
wasn't much.
love that sound. The sound of the money.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
You know what was a great movie was Lord of War, I think it was, with Nicolas Cage,
Yeah.
where he's shooting, where these guys are shooting the AK-47s, and you hear the machine gun noise when it's coiling back when the bullet comes out, but then all of a sudden it starts going cha-ching,
Yeah.
cha-ching. I love that.
You promised me pretty, Steinman. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me.
That's what Steinman does to people. I'm never having plastic surgery done to me, man.
Especially from a nut like Steinman.
if I like get in a big explosion accident, freak accident that makes me like deformed and everything, I'm never ever doing that.
I'm way ahead of you on that one. But
Yeah, look at what Steinman has done to those pictures.
those faces describe how he's become.
Yeah.
Oh, right here.
As your tools improved, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the
Yeah,
daylight,
so.
but that was then. When we took what we got, but with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
Remember, all
That pretty much sums Steinman down. Pretty much he was used to the mediocre, but as soon as plasmids came out, it became an excuse to make what was okay better. So I guess the best way of putting it is he wants everyone to not look normal, he wants them to look like gods. He wants them to look like perfection. And he'll do whatever it takes to get perfection.
I accidentally deactivated the robot there when I was trying to loot because it got in my way, and I didn't notice it for a while. I was like, what is that clicking?
Well, sometimes you don't need them, but sometimes they're good.
Sometimes it's just fun to have.
I know,
You
sometimes
feel
it's
you're
cool.
walking around, you feel like a pimp.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of prostitutes, you have your robots.
Yeah.
That's all the prostitutes.
This is like the only thing I hacked in the entire area. Later on, you're gonna get a plasmid called Winter Frost or something like that. It's going to let you freeze things.
Oh, yeah.
When you're hacking, if you're gonna hack anything, use that on it first.
Now, you see, I'm happy you said that, because I didn't know that for the longest time.
It will
So
slow it down.
I know, because I was at your place, and you told me that, and I'm like, oh, really? So I tried it, I did it, and you're right, it worked perfectly, just like that.
It's like, I hear a voice. Those little holes you see in the walls and all that, those are how the little sisters get everywhere. I was like, how could you? I
Well, you
stood
see-
back like, what?
You know what I love about this game? Is you can be in a completely different area. Oh, yeah, right there.
Look at that. I even went up. I was like, that's a pretty set right there. Smack it! Smack it!
But what I like is you can be in a completely different area. Let's say you hack some turrets in that room back there. You can go back and you'll still hear those machine guns going off. Because the fight is still going.
Mm-hmm.
More enemies will constantly coming in. It's not like an area where it just stops. It keeps going.
That jerk!
The
You'll have to
bastard.
find some way to get through to surgery.
These are health stations. You can either use them or you can actually break them to get like 2 or 3 health packs.
That's another thing I didn't know until I went to your place.
When I was walking around after, I was like, oh yeah, I know my way around this place. Hey look, health station.
You
Boom!
can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything
Basically,
else
he's
that might be
saying,
standing in
you
your
need to
way.
find this other plasmid. It gives you telekinetic powers. Because that doesn't sound completely awesome.
Oh, it doesn't.
Welcome.
Whenever they add telekinesis to the bit, it just can't. I just like the way it looks and all that.
He's laughing. You always die, couch. Teddy bear.
Teddy bear! No, not Teddy! Not Teddy!
Snuggle bunny!
Don't worry, I'm wearing my lucky rabbit's head.
Mr. Snuggle bunny! You horrible monster!
You want a piece of me?
Save it for the game.
Let's try a hard one just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. You want to knock out my teeth? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we're done.
Hey, dang, hold on.